Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 in the Return of the Russian Revolution, and this time we would like to take on the UK. So let's briefly check out the situation of the UK. We are expecting about 20 divisions, so not really that much, but however the Royal Navy might still be a bit of an issue. So let's formulate our attack plan. We do have two carrier groups in the area, and there's the second carrier fleet over here with 3 carriers, all of which have sunk an enormous amount of ships, so about 100 ships between these guys and their associated guys down there. And there's a second carrier fleet over here which did take a little bit of a beating, to be honest, down here while it was crossing from Arabia. The Royal Navy was very present in the Arabian Sea, Red Sea, Arabian Sea over here. So yeah, they're coming into Brest. They'll potentially recover a little bit over there. In the meantime, I would like to take our Marines over here, our naval invasion forces. Why do you think you have an attack plan? You know what, let's garrison an area just to make sure that you do lose all of your powers, and then we'll actually select our Marines and take about 7 of our Marines, and your job is going to be to do a naval invasion. Yes, I'm aware. From over here. Do we want to go directly for Dover? I think 6 of you guys, sorry, 7 of you guys should take this area down here. The other 6 guys, your job is going to be to start from Cherbourg directly on Portsmouth. I'm sure it will be defended, but I hope that we'll be able to solve that issue nonetheless. Then we'll take these light guards over here. We'll pre-position you in Cherbourg as well. And that's 19 units. There must be some more, right? So, you guys, I'm not entirely sure where you are right now, but you should likewise get over here. What on earth are you doing in the... Really? Really? You're all the way down here? That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, I did think that, but that's fine. We'll still manage. And then of course we do have the first tank army over here under Golikov, with a good number of tanks, medium tanks, heavy. Oh, I think we could actually... Right, so there's a difference over here, right? There is... The medium tanks do carry what? Let's briefly check that over here in the training menu. So the medium tanks, you have light artillery, whereas I think the medium tanks heavy, you have medium self-propelled artillery. Yeah, that's fine, but that means we can pick all of the medium tanks and convert you to medium tanks heavy. That should mean we need a lot of a good number of tanks, a good number of self-propelled artillery. We have all of that, so that's fine. We'll gain a bit of manpower, some infantry equipment. Yeah, that's fine. I'm very happy about this change, actually. These heavy divisions are still fine, of course. These motorized divisions likewise. So yeah, that should be really good. And they're currently waiting in Cologne or Essen or whatever that is. Is this Cologne? Düsseldorf? I don't know. Right. So we'll get you over to Calais, I think. Well, maybe over here. That's where you should be pre-positioned. We'll also take the second army. You'll likewise wait over here in the Le Havre area, so that you're immediately able to be shipped over to Dover once we get the go ahead. And then lastly, we do have the 5th Army over here in Frankfurt. We'll shift you over to Paris. You'll be a bit out of strategic reserve, but you should be able to strike pretty easily once you get there. And you're light infantry group as well, whereas you are heavy. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I think we'll be alright. At any rate, it is going to take some time to clear off the British Navy and all of that. We should have some good dominance above the skies of both Britain and the Channel. So we can see that over the last month we lost about 500 planes, but they again lost so many more. Can we check whether you're still fighter number 2s? Does any of you have jet fighters? Or are we just stockpiling them? Under logistics, I think. Fighters. What have we got? These are weird. I think we'll send these over to Italy. Oh, we do in between episodes. I did, of course, reorganize all of our forces over there because they were getting difficult to read. But I would also send Lend-Lease stuff. Did Bulgaria just not accept? Did I read that right? I'm not sure. At any rate, I think we might want to send Italy another Lend-Lease very soon. But I did send them all of our infantry equipment that was yeah, basically a bit outdated. So they're losing convoys, that's fine to see. You guys are coming up over here. I think we need to exchange a destroyer, but I would also like to build more destroyers and to the tune of, I think, 2 per group. So first, second and third carrier fleet, all of you guys should be getting 2 more destroyer fleets. Right, there we go. And you guys will finish soon, so I think that's going to be alright. We might incidentally prioritize these down here. Yeah, I think that's very good. And these guys will finish very, very soon, and then we'll have more dockyards available anyway. Right, so let's go ahead, let's restart the time. Let's keep a close view on things as they develop over here. Of course, we have set up over our raiders over there, so that too should make some impact. And down here we are also battling the Allies for control of Papua New Guinea, hopefully establishing some dominance here soon. Especially once we get Hollandia, I think that might be a little bit better. Some light cruisers from the Australians. Once our heavy fighters, our carriers join the fight, I think that should be dealt with pretty handily. And here we are. So that's why I sent these guys down here to raid and maybe engage a couple of transports as they're passing through the Strait of Malacca, which they always are. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Right, so let's select you. Let's create a new fleet. One of the destroyers is going to be transferred. So you can I actually, is there any way that I could shift that? I would like to merge these, but then it's going to be Russia Fleet 4. No, it's not. Okay, fine. So you're being repaired. Is that happening at all quickly? How about the destroyers? Are you getting... Yeah, I mean, it is going to take a short while, but I think we'll be fine. All of the divisions have seemed to arrive over here. So 5th Army, you are trained, so you know what, I think what we could do is start to exercise a little bit over here. Get you up to the next level, and I think it should be possible to do so, right? Yes. 3rd Army, you're back here guarding Stalingrad, so we don't necessarily need you to do that. You're fine, you just have a couple of units that are not trained. You, on the other hand, could train up a little bit. And the Marines, well, minus the ones. How many more days do you need? 24. You know what? I think you'll be fine. Good. 15 ships, of course. Right, I think the 2nd fleet over here, you are fine already, so I'm going to tell you to patrol in the English Channel. And that might allow us to conduct some attacks. Let's keep an eye on things down here. There's apparently naval invasion. Then we have New Guinea, where we're lacking any air support. I think it might be a good time to build some air bases down here. But unfortunately we can't, so That's fine. Middle East, Strait of Malacca, there's some naval battle. You are still trying to do this, then I think... No, you just try to get Hollandia. You are fine doing this. And then I think we might capture that area. And you'll be completely caught off guard. But the attrition here is so strong. More ability to do things. I think what we like to do is take the naval aviation, probably. Although it might also be worthwhile to see if we can have some army regrouping, submarine amphibious assault. Yeah, you know what? I think that is a very important technology that we'd like to keep at any rate. Right. So let's see what our ships will be meeting over here. Actually, I think what we'd also want to do is, as you can see, a lot of planes. We're sending a lot of planes over England. Apparently we lost a couple in the last couple of hours. But we should have some additional capacity for planes in some of these air bases at least. Yeah, over here maybe. We'll produce just one tactical bomber squadron of what we'd want to be at least 400 planes. And it's a bit of a ragtag. Strategic bombers we can't move, of course. No, it's a bit of a ragtag group. But I think it's going to be alright to tell you guys to prepare at least to bomb during the day the UK. That's going to be interesting. You don't have the job activated for now, but I think that's alright. But you guys, you seem to be all doing relatively fine. And this carrier is somewhat damaged. But you're alright. And you guys are being repaired fairly quickly, so that too is good to see. Naval base 1, 6, yeah. That's alright. Iberian Coast naval combat, let's see. Yeah, these are just unguarded transports, so exactly what we'd like to sink. Yeah, over here you guys are being sunk as well. Some damage to our destroyers. Some naval battle over here in the Bismarck Sea. But hopefully we are going to sink them very handily. Yeah, there we go. But that should mean that number 3. No, I think you're fine. And over here then. So... Okay, you're going back there. That's not necessary. You, I think, should be part of this front. And let's edit it in a sensible way. So I think I'd like you to attack from over here. And take that. That should be fine. We can now go over here. While you guys are doing this. Yeah, fine. Fantastic, actually. Very good. So... how do our preparations look for the naval invasion? I want the Western Theatre. I want you guys! Right, so first off, you guys are training, that's nice to see. And here we go, the first couple of battles. Oh dear! Oh dear God, they are damaging us quite a bit. Look at that. 10% of a destroyer, 5% of a heavy cruiser, 40% of a destroyer, 40% of a destroyer, 60% of a destroyer. But we did sink a couple of enemy planes. 95% killing blow, killing blow, killing blow, killing blow. That's not good. That means we are bleeding destroyers incredibly quickly. Here's one where it's recognized it was destroyed. Did shoot down 300 planes, but oh my God. Just look at the second fleet over here. It's stripped bare of any destroyers. Okay, so we do have an emergency building program at our hand. Okay, you guys, come back to Brest. Come back. So that's the second carrier fleet, right? think we do have some build over here. You guys, 9 destroyers. You come to Brest, you'll be merged up. How is our research on cruisers coming along? 26 days till we get the new heavy cruisers. How does the production look like? I think we should reduce these to 1 each so we can produce the next one then. 2 destroyers down here. Yeah, and a couple of more over there. But Chimera is now, I think, severely understaffed. These are a lot of heavy cruisers. Ah, okay, no, they are not actually. Brittany, Chimera. You, I think, can go to Sebastopol. And you guys are being placed over here, right? You shouldn't be in an infinite loop. Right, let's hope that we can make it over here. Just look at the amount of stuff that we are shooting down. It's really unholy amount of planes. 2,000 planes shot down just like that. 500 in the last couple of days. Amazing. Right, but how do we look then in terms of our Marines? You are still preparing, 50 days. We don't have naval superiority. Yeah, I'm keenly aware of that. You are becoming trained. Likewise, you too. Oh, are you actually? No, you're not training further than that. 95%. Yeah, you'll be done fairly soon. You'll need probably a little bit longer. Alright, naval results. We did sink a destroyer. Nice. Nothing too major though. They're losing convoys. Also good to see. Just look at the beating these guys took. But yeah, but you are repairing. I think we should, in terms of construction, build up the Brittany infrastructure. And probably we want another good level 10 naval base. I think we'd actually want Cherbourg to be pretty high. And then we can prioritize these items. And the Hong Kong factory, because why not? These guys are fairly relevant. Place them on the bottom of the quay. Taiwan, yeah, that's alright. Convoys. It's alright, convoys. Resistance to occupation in Hong Kong. Shouldn't there be one your group south? I think in group east we had these guys. You're really following the border very, very closely. Could we actually ask China to maybe grant us military access? No. They don't like to do that. Alright, fine. Over here, you're coming. That's good. You guys are expanding. That's nice. You're going down here, okay. Could you recapture our entire territory? And you, could you try to capture that harbor? That'd be good. You're now preparing, that's good too. Australia losing a light cruiser. Us losing a ton. Again, just 11 planes, 11 land-based planes shooting down all. Just so much of our stuff. It's bull. It's really bull. Do we have enough planes then? Carrier fighters 600. Carrier naval bombers 2000, yeah. Looks alright then. Let's briefly look at our fighter situation. Are jet fighters really considered something entirely different? I think they might be. Right, in that case, I think what we're gonna need to do over here is have a look at Paris. You guys down here? Yeah. Over here, let's produce a new air wing out of 400 jet fighters. Thank you. And you're gonna be placed over the channel on air superiority and intercept missions during the day. Currently active fighters. And this should change very soon, I would hope. Come on. It does take a while for that to be established, right? Deploying. Come on. Next day maybe? Yeah, there we go. So we now have jet fighters over the channel, which I hope is going to be a decent choice. First carrier fleet? You're nearly alright, but I don't want to send you out nearly. Where are our destroyers then? I did send them over, didn't I? No, I did not. God damn it. Do come over here. Thank you. Marines 3, that's a very nice choice because that means we have now a little bit more organization. Of course, the support weapons will be great. I don't think we need the infantry anti-tank weapons. Industry seems all fine. Engineering, I think it's time to go for radar, just so that we can torch these guys a little bit better. Although a lot of work still needs to be done, so yeah. What did I just do? Oh, I think I selected everyone. I didn't mean to do that. You guys. You're nearly fine. Yeah, you still need some work. How's logistics looking? Especially infantry equipment. Still, there's so much stuff that I think we just really want to get rid of. Just these minor tiny mounts. I don't like to see them around. Is the lantern lease still active actually? Modify the lantern lease, yeah, so presumably it is. Losing convoys, convoys. It's fine then. Some battle down here. Right, the Marines have a day more to prepare. You guys get over there. Down here everyone is alright. Let's briefly check how our raiders over here are doing. They didn't do that great an amount of just 45%. You're getting there. You're getting there. Then I think I'd like you to get to that harbor. They're damaging our destroyers, which means you need to send a couple of guys to repairs. Yeah. I would really like you to attack these guys in seriousness. No retreat. I'm not sure why you're not doing that, but I would really like you to. Over here our destroyers have arrived, so we can group you guys up. We have a completely new group of destroyers then. You're both fine. 6 army. You could start, but we don't have the naval superiority. That's alright. How about you? 95%, so you need about 5 more days. And you are at 88. Yeah, I guess we can stop the plan over here, the exercising. And you know what? Here likewise we'll just stop. Let you guys recover a little bit of organization. Rain. Okay, so it is raining now. Let's wait for decent weather. Do we want to do that? You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time to go ahead, patrol in the English Channel, and that will allow you to very soon activate the attack plan. Let's go ahead. There we go. Our ships are starting to set sail. I think we'll very likely to see an increase in enemy activity over here very soon. Because the AI can just do that. 13 Marine divisions. 13 Russian... Is it VDV or Spetsnaz? I think it's VDV in Marine Infantry. So I did see some divisions in Dover over there. We are of course trying to attack Portsmouth and the province next to that, just so that we have some basis for a better attack plan. We are seeing 63% attrition. That's amazing. But we are coming on shore unopposed, at least over here, and at Portsmouth as well. That's amazing. Naval battle. They're engaging so many of our convoys. It's not really funny. Yeah, lots of destroyers being engaged. So you need to get out of there, you need to get out of there, you likewise. The carrier is fine. We really just want to get you guys on shore. Potentially get Dover as well. And it looks very good. It looks very good to us. Fantastic. Seven divisions on shore. That's an amazing result. We're gonna take 2 guys to just expand on the beachhead. And you know what? Oh, come on. Let's do this again. Right, so I think I'd like to take 2. That's 3. So 4 divisions are moving up there, 2 divisions are moving up there, and 1 is staying over here. Okay, so that means I'd like 2 to attack and 2 to move towards each direction, and 1 guy is just standing there. Shooting down an amazing amount of enemy planes, but losing so much stuff in between. You can see destroyers going down there again. Yeah. Just look at how bad it is. Right, so who do we have here? We have Sudanese Colonials and the 31st Cavalry Divisions, both of these very weak divisions, as you can see over here. So it's very great to be attacking these guys. Our guys coming into Portsmouth very soon. Here we go. We should actually have a look at the air map and tell you guys to actually go ahead and do close air support. That's fine. How many enemy planes over here? About 4,000 enemy bombers. Amazing. Simply amazing. Right, you 3 go to London. You 3 go to Bristol. One of you try to go to Plymouth. Right. And then we'll ferry over more guys. You come over. And when we get over, we'll start to send these guys over. A German plane. 600! That's about 600 enemy planes going down in one go. And you know what? You should also try to attack Dover once you have advanced. Let's try to keep an eye on things down here. A destroyer sunk from the Japanese. An engagement over here with a battlecruiser, Amagi. Losing a little bit of stuff. 96, but losing so many destroyers in the meantime. It's really not funny. Another 400 planes. Just how many planes is that now? Just over the last days then. 2,000 enemy planes at a loss of 200 of our own. Amazing. It's truly amazing. Right, that being said, I think we are doing fine over here. We are making our way inroads over there. Of course, yeah. Please do come back to Brest. And this, yeah, we need these guys to stop a little, otherwise we'll just be torched so badly. Over here you are now attacking London, which I think is fine. I think actually one of you should be going there, and you guys should be going there. We'll need to set this up properly soon. You are being attacked over here, but you're overwhelming them. They have so many reserves over here that seem to be really low on organization, and these guys are so low on organization as well that I think we want to continue this attack for now, even though we are not in the superiority. This attack on the other hand doesn't seem to be quite as worthwhile then. Let's try to get over there instead. And you know what? In Sussex we do have a couple of air bases, so with that in mind, I think what we should be having a look at is whether we'd like to assign anyone a little bit differently maybe. So you're all going there, you're all going over here. That's alright. Can I take half of you and tell you to be based in London? Or in the south of England over here. I think that should be alright. If we were to push these guys out of London, that'd be such a good win. Dover over here seems to be beaten, which is good. Let's get you over there then. Or maybe over here. I think that wouldn't be too bad. How are our guys doing? Convoys are being bombed heavily. Amazing losses for them further. But yeah, just look at how much of a beating these guys are taking while just trying to cross the channel. And it's really the Royal Air Force inflicting this damage. Let's try to encircle London then. Don't think we are in much luck to progress over here. But we might be, I mean, it's not looking too bad. They seem to be actually withdrawing from London. And we have gotten London! Very nice, very nice. You know what? I think we are on a very good track over here in the UK. Especially with these guys landing as well. I think it will be fantastic. Fantastic going. Also the fact that we did capture a couple of air bases is a very good win. This isn't going quite as well. A battleship over here. How about our ships then? Yeah, I mean all of you guys are so badly beaten down. I don't think it makes any sense to do that. Russia fleet number 4 then. Let's make sure that you are actually the 4th CV fleet and properly accounted for as such, and let's make sure that you do know where you belong. With that it will actually become the CV fleet, and that should be alright. Yeah. You're being auto-deployed. Is that what I want? No, I think what I'd like you to join is... I'm not sure it actually exists anymore. Second carrier fleet. You know what? Let's merge these guys up. And that might at least be helpful. You can engage at will, but you're just supposed to stay down here for a while. And what we want to do is take... Oh, you're conveniently all called carrier. That's very useful. But it's the Mark IIs that are damaged. And then these 3 heavy cruisers. I'd hope that these are this and that one. Yeah. And the destroyers, presumably this, that. No. With the destroyers we'll have to see. But okay, that means the first fleet over here, the first CV fleet, is somewhat intact, whereas this one is the second CV fleet. You kind of aren't. Okay, but what I'd want is to take destroy 4 Mark 1. Well, 2 of them aren't great, but okay, so you know what? I think I'll do this between episodes. But for now, I think we are fine. These guys should all be okay. Right. I'll do this between episodes, and then next time we'll see whether we can't attack the UK. Be a little bit more proactive about that, and hopefully also help out our fleet down here, our raider fleet. But yeah, otherwise I'm very, very happy to see how this is going. Let's briefly check our 3rd carrier fleet. You're fine. I think we can send one of your carriers back. Everything here seems to be alright. You have sort of stopped over there. You know what? You should probably try to avoid this little engagement, and you can take that guy on. I think that should be fine for now. Sinking cover or destroying our heavy cruisers, but that's fine. Japanese convoys up there. Everything's fine over here. Yeah, very, very lovely. Like to see that. So, that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.